Welcome to the J Will Make a Way YouTube channel, and I really do truly appreciate all the support you guys have been showing me with the Stack-A-Name Modular System. Now, I've had some people inquire about scaling up, scaling down, and that's the whole purpose of the system, to allow you to make things to the size that you need them. Also, we're going to address in the video today how you can scale your letters and your parts up and down together so you don't have to worry about doing them individually. But also too, I'm going to show you how if you scale things down and you forgot to scale your spacers and they overextend your build plate, we'll go ahead and show you how to do that. Let's get into it. So first, if you decide that you want to scale everything inside to make it all one uniform size, we can do that simple. We can just be inside our Creality space where we have uploaded the model. If you have a printer that runs inside this space, this will definitely work. So first you're going to hit Control on your keyboard and A. That allows you to select all items. Now right now, each of these letters is at 8 inches. And if you do a little bit of math, you can kind of figure out what sizing you want. So say if you want 6 inches, you just find out what percent of 8 is 6 and you scale it to that. So what you're going to see here now pop up is your scaling tool. The scaling tool allows you to change the X, Y, and Z axis. This helps with sizing, getting things customized to where you want it. Now the thing about it, you want to make sure you have uniform scale checked, because if you don't and you just change one of these 3 coordinates, it's going to deform your holes and you'll have a problem with your pegs fitting in your holes and going and connecting to all your other parts. So make sure uniform scale is checked, and then you're going to go up to either one of these slots. There's no preference. Click on it. Say I want to knock it down to 75%. Boom. So it knocks everything down to 75%. Now after this, all you have to do is just move your letters back onto your plates, and then you'll be good to go. Now other option that you have, say you do want to scale down each piece individually, or just the letters you're working with so they stay on the build plate. So say I want to spell out B, the letter B, well, the word B like bumblebee. So I'll select the B. I'll select here. Now I have an option of going through each letter and scaling it down to a certain percent. So say if I don't want it to be 206, I just figure out what the math is, and to do the math in millimeters, 25.4 millimeters equals 1 inch. So say I take my calculator, say 25.4 times 6, and that's going to give you around about 150, give or take. I don't have my calculator, trust me though, it's there. So we're going to change this to 150. And this will scale everything in that item to be uniform. So now that I have B at the sizing that I want, I can just take this, Control C, and copy it, go over to letter E, and it automatically allows it to go. And that's a trick in scaling too. If you want something to scale to a size, you simply hold it so it's highlighted and you click on the next letter and it'll scale down to that. All right, let me back that up. So now we got our B, E, and it's going to be another E. Now if we go and look at our pieces for B and E, they have the regular spaces in the bottom, and let's see, we got the same spaces in the top. Now these are your regular spaces, which is this universal one right here. So with this universal bottom and top piece, we're only going to be using these 2 holes, so why not? Now if we look at our plate, it's a little bit beyond the plate, but remember I said we want to scale it so it fits because we scaled our letters. So we'll click on our letter, go over here to the scale tool, we'll click that number to highlight it, and then we'll click on this part and it'll adjust itself. So now you have the right size topper along with the right size letters, or spacer, I'm sorry. And then you just continue to process with your pegs. So say you got a lot of connectors, all right, we're going to just move one out the way. Boom. We're going to draw a box, hold Control, moving your arrow up, and we're going to delete all those. Oh man, Control Z. So we're going to move one to the side, and we're going to hold Control and try to select all these here. And we're going to delete them. I'm going to put this one in the middle. I'm going to go back to our last item that we scaled. Hit the scale tool. $22.99. Boom. Scaled our pay down here. Then if you want to create multiple, you hit Control K. So you can create numbers of copies and just type in how many copies you want and hit enter or confirm. Go to confirm. And you'll do the same thing with your plugs and your other portions. And do a little bit inside Flashforge. It's very similar to Creality, but the setup is more favorable to Bamboo Studio. But I'll go ahead and show you. So I already uploaded my model, and you'll see it here. So I had to change my thing. That white was getting my eyes. So in Bamboo, I was normally able to just have nothing selected and hit Control A. However, in here inside Flashforge, it automatically selects the letter that's on the build plate. I mean, that's cool, but I want to select all. So I just go over here to my process tabs, make sure I'm selected on objects. Then I'll just click on one object and hit Control A. And now it selects all items. Now that everything is selected, we can get the scaling. What that looks like is going over here to our scale tool. And we want to make sure uniform scale is checked because you want everything to change in the same instance. So the letters are normally around 8 inches. So say I want it to be 4 inches. I want to be half the size. So all I would do is just click one of these designated coordinates, X, Y, or Z, and go to their percentages and type in 50. And now it drops it down to 50%. Only thing you have to do is just assort it to the right print bed and print plate so it'll print out for you. Now I'm gonna go back in reverse. You say, okay, well, I don't want to move all these letters. I just want to do it myself. I don't want to do all that. That's fine and well. So now you can just plan out your word. Say I want the word pot. So I got P-I-E. I want it at 50%. So what I would do, I would click on that letter. I will hold Control and select that letter. And I will hold Control, select that letter. I can go in the scale tool, uniform and select it, hit 50. They both have size. Again, by selecting multiple, it's going to cause it to move, but we hit Control Z and we deselect. So now we just go to each letter. Go to scale. I type in what's half of this number. That's the only thing that you have to worry about. By being individual, it's going to be its true scale level. If you want to reduce it down, you go to half of that. Half of that is going to be 206.35. I'm an engineer. Yeah, that's how I did it. I know y'all like what? 206.35. So now it's reduced its size to half of what it was. It was at 206. Now it's at 103. So you got half the size. So now you just do that same percentage change to all the other letters you want to incorporate. But a little trick I learned, if you go to the letter that you're already on and you click in here and I highlight that, go here and it'll copy it already for you. So now I'm in here, I want to go from this letter to E. I just highlight that, go in here, and it'll copy the action for you. And the same thing that you did up here is the same thing that you're going to do down here to these spacers and your pegs. You want to be able to space it and scale everything to the same, so that way you don't have any misfitments or wasted filament. So who wants to waste filament? Definitely not me. I got a lot of it, but don't want to waste it. So yeah, that's how you do it in Flashforge. And now we're going to go on over to another system. All right, so now we're over on, what is the name of this one? Anycubic. This is for Anycubic printers. This system will definitely help you guys out a lot so you can get what you need to get done. I've already opened the project, so I'm gonna go into my space. Looks very similar to the last one, right? Yeah, I know, it's all the same. So now we're gonna try the trick with Control A and see if it works here. Control A, see? And this one, it actually selects everything by just hitting Control A. Good job, Anycubic, you did it right. So again, we're gonna go to scale, find our percentage, 50. Make sure uniform scale is on. If not, your letters are gonna come out looking wonky. Bam. And then you just move your letters to the plate you want to put it on and print. I'm gonna go back and we'll do the same thing we did previously with the individual selection of scaling. Want to spell out pi, so we go here, click on the P, go to our scale, uniform is on, 412.70, half of that is 206.35. So we got our half letter. We can do our little phantom trick, do a little bit of magic, like boom, poof, it's scale, boom, poof, it's scale. Ooh, I love how that works. And then with your connectors, you could do it individually, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would just select one and make copies. So I'll go boom, boom, and then scaled it. And then what I can do is just take and select, hold my shift key, select all these other ones, erase. And I just click this one. And then what I'm going to do, hit on my keyboard, Control K. And another way to do that, if you don't want to do it on your keyboard, just right click it and go to clone. And you can clone as many as you need. So say we need 20. Load them up on me. And there you go. That's how you scale inside of Anycubic. All right, y'all. So that's been a wrap on how to scale and edit your design for the Stack-A-Name system in Flashforge, Creality, and Anycubic. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. jwillmakeaway@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, do what you need to do so I can be a part of your team with the Stack-A-Letter game. Hey, take it easy.